Hello, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a timeless and collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you, it's the right time. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, and see which messages feel like they're resonating for you. Hopefully bring clarity to whatever you're wondering. Remember that divine inner guidance, it's in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition, so your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. I did a little pre-energy pull from my mystery deck, and it does look like someone or something is coming through very soon for you. So I feel like this is either something very unexpected or it's something that you have been waiting for. So let's dive on in. I'm going to start with what's the news, see what God's source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. What is the opening message to be helpful and bring some insight and wisdom into the situation you're thinking about, or what's going on, or what is coming soon? Please and thank you. Ooh, you got Bonnie and Clyde coming in. So this is you and someone else where maybe you feel like the outside world does not understand, you know, this particular partnership, but I feel like it doesn't matter. These two people understand one another. This is where somebody's maybe coming on in where they are willing to, it's ride and die. They're in it. They got your back. This is your person. This is a dedicated person, a dedicated partnership that's coming in, maybe coming back, coming full circle. And it could feel like it's you and them against the world. So maybe this is a misunderstood partnership by maybe the outside world. Maybe it's sort of a, I don't want to say it like a strange dynamic, but I feel like it maybe came through under unusual circumstances, or maybe this person feels unusual to them but not to you. So I do feel like right now it's not about any of the outside people, influences, opinions, whatever it is. It's only about you and this person. So let's continue. Let's go to the Twin Flame Oracle, get a little more clarity on what's going on. Bonnie and Clyde, a dedicated partnership, something coming on in soon. What else would be helpful to know? Please and thank you. Ooh, something new is coming in. So this is where you are starting to manifest. This isn't just getting flowers that fizzle away. This is a plant that has continual growth. Maybe you and someone else are birthing a beautiful dream together, even starting a business for some of you, really tapping into dreams, aspirations. You're manifesting here. You're finally feeling like something is growing, but it's not just growing tall and growing strong and growing deep roots and getting grounded. It's producing this beautiful, nutritious, plump fruit. So I do feel like the situation is going to kind of get juicy. It's telling you to plant your seeds. So if you've already planted these seeds, something is going to sprout. If you have planted your seeds in soil that doesn't feel so fertile, it is time to take those beautiful seeds, those ideas, that love you have, that inspiration, whatever it is, and plant it in the right foundation. You know, because sometimes you plant something, the seeds, the idea, you know, everything was good, but it wasn't the right environment. It wasn't the right season. It wasn't the right temperature or temperament. So let's get another message. I feel like we should continue to bounce around and just do like one card from different decks. So let's go to the Sweet Love Tea. Let's get another message on fertility. Maybe some of you are extra fertile right now. You know, if you're looking to start a family, maybe that's gonna happen. But I feel like it is, I just keep hearing dreams coming true or something coming to fruition in reality. So what is one sweet love tea message to be helpful? Please and thank you. Perfect moves. This is a very big deck of cards, and this particular one always comes out. So there is somebody who's got just the right moves, something that really turns you on. This is a person who's a teammate, a team player, works with you, bouncing ideas back and forth. This is somebody where it feels easy, not restricting. This is somebody where you just kind of flow together. It's also where there's a flirty energy coming in, but it's an easy flirtation. You don't have to try at all for the flirts to come out with this person. This is keeping the spirit of play and fun alive to be closer. So it is reminding you, if, you know, life is sort of complicated, or if there's a lot going on in your life or your lives, it's telling you to take some time out and plant those seeds into time together to have fun. Go out on a date. Maybe join a team together. See what you both like to do. I'm also getting that you and someone else might be introducing each other to new things that you love, but you didn't know you loved until you gave it a go and someone inspired you to give it a try. So let's continue to bounce. What should we do? Let's do a keyword. What are some keywords to bring another level, another, here, depth, some more depth to this reading? What is a keyword or keywords to be helpful, please and thank you, on perfect moves, fertility, Bonnie and Clyde, and something coming soon? Oh, you got a kite. So maybe it is about playing like a child. Maybe it's releasing something. If there were any kind of strings involved, I feel like this is being lighthearted. It's also the energy of being pretty. That's a pretty sad song. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. It's such a weird song to come through. This is also a fragile energy. So I do feel like somebody is maybe protective over you. Maybe somebody is kind of sensitive and it takes them a little while to open up. This is the energy of reminders. It's a situation blowing in. There is something coming soon. I feel like the winds of change are blowing. I feel like if you tried to get something off the ground, you know, maybe it's about being grounded here. You had to, you know, plant the seeds right and put the roots, let the roots grow. But I feel like something does want to grow and take off. So if something never quite got off the ground in romance, a relationship, even a project that you're working on, I feel like your almost release and energy was what was needed to catch the right wave or be present when the winds of change arrive. I do feel like if you were tangled up in anything that wasn't right, you know, you didn't make the right moves or someone else didn't make the right moves, I see that not coming undone. I just thought of the Push and Pull song by NIKKA COSTA. But I do feel like you're going to get this elevated perspective. I also get with this reminders that maybe you should actually make some reminders in your phone on something you have to do or something that is coming soon you don't want to forget about. But I'm getting that somebody is almost reminding you how special you are, how important your dreams are, how good you are at something, or how talented you are, or how much potential you have. I feel like you're reminding each other on really beautiful things. So let's go to an animal card. Continue to bounce. What's an animal, spirit animal message to be helpful? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. Maybe you're reminded how mystical and special and spiritual your energy is. The polar bear is so big. Where are my glasses? Let's see. It's the mystic. I do feel like it's you or someone else, or both of you had to go through some pretty big, maybe spiritual situations, or, you know, was this situations in your life to gain this spiritual strength, to have this mystical knowledge, because you wouldn't have it if you didn't go through something. Know that the challenges you've had make you stronger. Have faith when you face any kind of adversity, and take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. I am seeing with this kite energy that somebody is tapping more and more into their higher self, maybe trusting their inner knowing more and more. I feel like you have pretty much like been comfortable with psychic messages that have come through, but I feel like maybe somebody else has not. And I feel like you have noticed that somebody is naturally intuitive, but maybe you're helping somebody have more awareness on how intuitive they actually are, and to trust those messages when they come in. I'm also getting that you and someone else have a little bit of telepathy going on. You think of each other at the same time. I'm even getting you like finish each other's sentence or something like that, where you're really in tune with someone else's energy. So let's bounce to something different. Let's do the raise your vibration, since we're talking about all this spiritual energy and insight and mystic wisdom. What is a raise your vibration message to be helpful? Please and thank you. Oh, take the weight of the world off of your shoulders. I feel like there's somebody really hopeful here that helps you, or you help them see how you don't have to do it the hard way, where if you are playing on the same team, it's okay for each of you to help each other, to go back and forth with responsibilities or something like that. If some of you did have to cut some strings or release something that was anchoring you down, then it is telling you to release those energies, people, places, things, ideas, your misconceptions or thought patterns, whatever it is, where it was weighing you down, holding you back. This is telling you to accept those challenges, to make it up the mountain. See something from the elevated perspective, but look up at the stars and have that renewed sense of hope. So maybe you or someone else really felt like they had a lot of weight on their plate, a lot to handle. I feel like something's gonna come through, or someone's gonna come through, whether that's just information, insight, wisdom, direction, or a person or people that will be helpful. So you don't have to hold it all yourself. So that being said, let's move to, let's see what a possible block was or is being worked on right now. What is a block that either you or somebody else you are connecting to had on themselves, or was part of this heavy situation, or weighing them down but being released? What is another message? Please and thank you. Aw, somebody feels like it's in, yeah, this is a heavy energy. If somebody I mean, especially with the mystic here, it makes me think of the high priestess, you know, having such a beautiful connection with spirit. But the high priestess is always kind of alone, you know, he or she trusts what they know, what they feel. It doesn't, you know, it's not about what anybody else says to clarify what is known spiritually. But it is okay to want to be loved and to believe that love is part of the picture, that love can be something coming towards you or someone else, because this is someone who always kind of feels alone. They feel like they're just fated to be alone, fated to be in relationships that didn't work. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. And if that's where your energy is or was, it's going to feel like the weight of the world is off your shoulders to get this message, to know you're not fated to be alone. There is somebody who is made for you that would grow and change with you. That's got all the right flirty, perfect moves and will be a team player and support you. And maybe if you change your belief system, this will come in very soon. Because this is somebody who is probably really good on their own, had to always maybe do things on their own, handle everything. And this could even be somebody who was in a partnership or in partnerships and still felt alone. Didn't feel that real, true, deep-rooted connection with who they are with. Or this could be someone who just, you know, it never quite worked out. They always feel like they're left alone, left in the dust, you know, not really making a connection that feels like it's deep, like it's spiritual. Because I think that if this is you or someone else, someone is desiring something to be deeper than just an average kind of relationship. This is somebody who wants to connect, you know, soul to soul on a whole different level. So you have to change your mindset and believe that if your true desire is to have a partnership in your life that brings, you know, beautiful blessings in your life, it starts with you filling up your own cup, you know, tending your own garden, making moves in your life that you're proud of, that you would have really good stories when this person comes through to talk about. Releasing any weight in the world where it feels like it's keeping you stuck or stagnant and not allowing you to conquer those mountains. And expecting a beautiful miracle to come in. Because if you truly desire love, you're meant to have it. And there's somebody who's going to be so very blessed to have you, and vice versa. So let's go to the hidden realms. Let's ask the hidden realms, the guides of the hidden realms, what's going on, and get another message to be helpful. Please and thank you. Guides from the hidden realms. Ooh, there's a lot of energy here. It is. This is beautiful. You got the emergence of hope. Hope restored. You're focused on the star. You're focused on the positive. It looks like it's like some weird sunshine neon thing that's happening in the dark. I feel like it's really awesome colors. I don't know. This is faith. It is trusting in the divine plan. Something that has been divinely orchestrated and set up just for you at just the right time. All is well, just have patience. I feel like you do have to like kind of let the energy go a little bit. Just allow something to unfold. This is 44, it's a master number, maybe an 8, that is the energy of manifestation. but it is where something is coming through, coming soon, that will put a little pep in your step, you know, restore that sense of hope and faith inside of you. I just see dreams coming true, or something you never thought would come to be happening. So, whew, lots of messages so far. Should we go to the tarot? Yeah, I feel like maybe this one. And maybe we should also pull some career or career in life. Let's do that one because it's kind of overall. But I'm only going to pull one card from this Surrealist Tarot deck because they're complicated pictures and there's a lot of unusual kind of messages that come through. So with the cards that have come through so far, let's do an overall message from the Surrealist Tarot and get a little more clarity. I just thought of that song, I like the way you move. That one, when I looked at that. And then I thought of the song, with this one. I think it's the band 10cc, I'm Not in Love. What is one overall tarot message to be helpful? What is this going on? Oh, something's going to come through definitely really fast. You got a lot of energy coming through. I hear a lot of eyes on you, or a lot more options than you believe. This is the Eight of Wands. Look at you painting your own landscape. It's like you're painting the floor of where you're walking, on what colors you want it to be, how you, I'm not getting like you're rolling out the red carpet. I feel like you're painting it surrealist, splatter, neon, spiritual light, whatever you want. This is a lot of energy. This is the fastest energy in the minor arcana for me. So it could be that something is moving in very, very fast, or restoring your hope really fast. Fast changes that come in your life all of a sudden. Maybe for some of you, if you were working on a project, all of a sudden something starts to move. This is sometimes like group text. It's where you send something out and it's out there. It could also be a lot of energy coming towards you. This could be Cupid's arrows, a lot of passion happening all at once. Get ready for it. It does look like, look at, you're like going through the trees on your horse here. So maybe you're ready to saddle up, paint your world some different colors, grab that paintbrush. I'm just getting you coloring outside the lines. So maybe you're, you know, changing your own rules, changing your narrative here. I do feel like there was something in, it was kind of like you only saw part of it. Maybe you energetically felt something coming, but there was a little piece of missing. I feel like you're ready to like paint in the missing piece, but I feel like maybe that missing piece was you, which is an interesting way to see that card. So something is going to happen really fast. Don't get, you know, stuck, or, you know, put your boots in the sand. If something does happen, you know, then you have to turn on a dime. Because this is where sometimes you can be like the deer in headlights. Like, oh, so much happening. What do you do? Where do you start? Just bird by bird, one by one. You're going to be able to handle it. You're going to be able to be flexible. Maybe you have to multitask something. You know, if you have somebody suddenly kind of coming into your life that is going to change a lot, all of a sudden you're involving someone else in what you do, what you were used to. If this is you suddenly being independent on your own, this is you, like, you know, really painting your own picture of what you want to do each day, because you get to do it on your own and loving it. And it's just being in that energy of the now. So let's do a career. I said the career and life. Let's just get a message to bring another level into the energy going on. Make this a well-rounded reading for you guys. What else would be helpful for the collective on life and career? Something coming soon, coming fast, coming in hot. I feel like something's coming in hot. Oh, you're definitely getting signs. I mean, that's for sure. This is where you're seeing the big old writing on the wall. You're getting some personal signs, signals, inspiration, and divine guidance to get you where you're supposed to be or who you're supposed to be with. Get you back on your path. Get you in the right direction for your destiny, for who you're supposed to become, for what you're supposed to be doing. I am getting that some of you are able to really multitask and do different things in your life. So this is where you are finally, what did I say here? The missing piece? You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you're getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you're experiencing. They're not coinkydinks. They are directing you. They are guiding you very fast to where you're supposed to be. Some of you have all the pieces right in front of you. You just have to make the right move to put them all together. I also feel like here with the hieroglyphics, it's about reading somebody's body language or maybe paying attention to your own body language. I do feel like you have to be open to something to come in. But if you're holding on, you know, I think of this as kind of like the 10 of rods, the 10 of wands. Like if you have everything all closed off and you're holding all this stuff, you have no room to be open for something new to come in. So I do feel like you have to drop some heavy energy or some baggage or a way of doing something or an old cycle or, you know, anything tying you down like that kite. So let's go back into the tarot. Let's do, I have the influence of the angels. Let's get a little bit more movement of overall energy to be helpful, please, and thank you. What is the movement of energy to be helpful right now? You have to move with your heart. When you have this beautiful chance, somebody asking you out, somebody opening up about their feelings, you can't be closed off. You have to take a sip or you're never gonna know. That chapter won't unfold. If you feel like you met someone that you got the flirts with and they feel like, you know, they go back and forth with you, they got the perfect moves, you know, you can see how something could grow and be stable, then if you have any walls built up, you have to tear down your own walls and, you know, make that offer, see where it goes. This is where you could be falling in love. This is also where some of you have to do the things you love. Start to put your energy into what you love to do, what does make your heart sing. If this is upside down, it is releasing anything that was draining you. It could be, you know, unrequited love or a mismatch between how you feel and how someone else feels, not being on the same page, incompatibility. And if you know that that's a situation and you keep trying to sip from that situation and it still never feels like it's filling you up, making your heart sing and feel vibrant, then it is releasing something and creating that space, filling that cup up yourself. So new energy, it's like this full heart can come on in, and you are being guided with these little cupids here. You got two of them, two little cupid twins coming in, bringing this heart to you. But it is always possible with this ace, this start, that somebody takes that cup, that offer, and they're like, oh, that's a really nice offer. Maybe I'll try it later. And they put it up on the shelf and they forget about it. Or they take too much time before they, you know, put energy or love or attention or emotions into it. And maybe that cup kind of dries up. Maybe somebody else walks along and they're like, ooh, look at that beautiful cup. And they take that chance. So, you know, there's always that chance where maybe it won't work. But even if something is tried and it's not right and it doesn't work, you still gained from that experience. You still gained from that chance. You learned more about yourself. You know, what's good for you, what's not good for you. More attributes that would be, you know, something you really love having in your life. Maybe not necessarily a certain person, but like qualities about them that you really liked. But you always have to be open to, you know, new, I'm getting personalities or new facets or new things that you never even thought were in someone might come in that you didn't even know you loved. You didn't even know you liked those moves because you never got to have the experience before. You have nothing to compare it to. So hold on, I'm gonna plug in my iPad because it's giving me the old battery rundown. What is a little more clarity on this Ace of Cups, brand new start. Also, it is where psychic insights come in. It's where your intuitive abilities could be opening up all of the sudden. I'm also getting with that big golden chalice right by the ocean that it is the right wave of opportunity that will come in. So didn't we have the winds of change? Now it's a wave of opportunity, catching the right wave. Oh, it's gonna take you to your, wow. It's gonna take you to your wish come true, your genie in a bottle, having such abundance of what you desire that you have to learn how to savor it all. So maybe you're somebody else's wish come true. Does this guy have a little tiny, no, it looks like it's one of those little pocket dogs. Is this camera gonna pick it up? But it's a little pink angel. That's so cool. It's like this really big dude and he's got this little cute little angel. It's like his little pocket dog. So this guy does look pretty like stern though. He doesn't look like he's enjoying all those cups that are behind there on the shelf. So maybe he has all that he needs right there and he's refusing to take a sip, not even knowing what he's missing. It could also be the energy of gluttony or, you know, taking it all at once, overdoing it, having nothing for later or nothing to share. It's also be careful what you wish for. You might get it. But I'm getting that you should maybe not have it be in the box, have it be bigger and better. So have that wish and say, but, you know, if there's something better, that can come in because you trust that divine connection that the right thing that's meant for you is out there. And this is when you're in that experience, you're not going to doubt it. You're going to embrace it. You're going to, I just keep hearing that, letting your heart sing. And when I think of singing, I think of being in the exact moment of creativity or the exact moment of the now that is happening, because you're not really getting lost in that note behind that you messed up in, nor what's to come. It's when you're really just letting go and being in whatever happens. So let's get another message. You have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. What is another message on this chance, this start, this wish come true? It all comes back to a choice. And you're on your road to your destiny with this. So maybe you or someone else has to choose to take a chance when it feels like it's, you know, the right connection of the heart. Maybe it's taking chance to go through a lot of emotions for something to ultimately unfold to this wish come true. Maybe it takes a lot of different experiences before you know, really get those roots in and something starts to grow with someone else or within yourself. This is a choice, you know, choosing to be blind or choosing to open your eyes, choosing to use your logic and your intuition or getting stuck on one or the other. Maybe it's using these swords through a conversation, and that is the choice, to be direct with your communication, to be honest, to be open, to be truthful, to be authentic. Maybe these swords are ideas that you have. You have two different ideas. Which one do you start to do first? Maybe you're multitasking, you know how to use those. Maybe you're taking those swords and cutting those strings that were making you feel like you had the weight of the world on your shoulder. Maybe you're having that conversation and saying, hey, I need to make a choice. I need to go a different direction, but I need a little help here. Can you help me? Or can you help me figure something out? Can you work together? This is trusting all of your senses, but you got to get off the fence. You or someone else has to choose. Do you choose to follow your heart or not? Do you choose to believe in love or not? Do you choose to throw that ball back or keep it in your court? Upside down, sitting on the fence, not making a choice, or keeping that wool over your eyes and not trusting yourself that you can do it. Even if you choose wrong, it looks like it's going to get you on the right road. You're getting, look at this weird chariot. It's interesting because you have this wheel here. It actually looks like, what are those, what is that, like the Chinese star thing? I feel like you found some special thing and you are definitely cutting something off, like a boomerang. And here, this chariot actually does have the horses going different directions, and you're not looking at that anymore. You're choosing to go your own direction, your own way. You're getting in that chariot and you're pulling it yourself with your own spiritual wings. You don't really need to rely on energies that aren't working with you or telling you you have to go a different way. I feel like you are cutting something off and you're on your road to destiny. You've figured out how to take the reins, or someone else has, and you're going on the path that feels right for you. I just heard no looking back. Just go. Upside down, it's still a destiny road, but you're stalling a little too long. Or you're choosing to go back and work with energies that are pulling you in the wrong direction. Or it doesn't feel like it's right and you keep going down that wrong road. Or you sit and you have the map right in front of you. You know there's something that is down that way that feels like your destiny. It feels different. It feels like you are, you know, driving into new territory, mapping something out, but you never hit the gas. You know, you never go exploring. This could be actually a road trip for some of you, or transportation somehow. But it's the big V. It's the big victory card. Victory is coming in. But you got to have that conversation. Maybe be truthful with yourself. Think about your situation in a different way. Make a different move. Let's do una más. Rose has fallen into the, she's fallen into the pillow. I want to do the rock star. Let's get a rock star for you guys, please and thank you. BJORK, I love BJORK. I mean, this is synthesis. This is combining both worlds, which is beautiful. This is tapping into spiritual energy and grounding it down on earth. You can't be stuck there in the ether and dreamland, but then never working in your reality in the 3D. And you can't be all in the 3D and not follow your spirit, because you're never going to be quite on the right road to destiny. It always feels like it's a little too far away. You're always playing catch up with something because you're not listening to those divine signs. Where's that big old room here that are coming in for you? Let's get one more. One more. Rock star, please and thank you. I love this. So you have synthesis and innovation. I feel like if Beck and BJORK got together, that would be a very interesting duet. That would be a very interesting song. Maybe that's a little, maybe one of them somewhere out in the universe are watching this and somehow This message will get to you, Beck. It's gonna get to you, Bjork, and you can work on an Amazeballs song together for all of us to hear and to change the world and put it in synthesis and innovation. So mix it up, you know, mash it up. Put two things together that don't normally feel like they're gonna go together, and they're gonna fit just right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I feel so blessed to connect to all of you. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, night. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye.